Hello, I'm Hat, and welcome to All Hat No Cattle. I recently passed 1,000 subscribers and 100,000 views. Normally, YouTube channels do some kind of big falderall for this kind of event. That's not really my style, so I thought I'd do something a little different. 6 months ago, I did a guest video for Reese over at Nightmare Fuel, used to be known as Nightmare Fuel Podcast. Reese kindly let me do this video in order to help me gain subs, which at the moment was sitting at around 26. And it worked. I quickly shot up to 50 subs after the viewings. It's all been downhill from there. Now, unfortunately, I upgraded my video editing software a few months ago and did not properly save the production files from the previous version. That means I was unable to edit the video I'm about to show you, so you're going to get it warts and all. The audio is not up to the current standards, and the video editing is a little shaky as well. I hope you'll give it a pass and see it as a glimpse into the recent past. So without further ado, I give you Letting the Air Out of Alex Jones from October 2016. Hello, my name is Hat, and I have a small YouTube channel named All Hat No Cattle, AHNC for short. And Reese recently offered me a chance to produce a guest video for Nightmare Fuel Podcast. As you can imagine, I leapt at the opportunity. I can say with complete candor, NFP and NFP2 are two of my favorite subscribed spots here on YouTube. If I don't miss my mark too badly, and you'd like to see more of my work, the link is in the description. With that said, let's get to it. This election cycle has cranked up the conspiracy theory loons to a solid 11. The birther camp may have finally lost steam, but prominent nut jobs have touted new, solid facts which turn out to be as substantial as helium balloons to fill the void. Today's subject is a high spot, or low spot, pick your pick, of that class. I give you Alex Jones and his media outlet, Infowars. Even before he became a YouTube sensation for his imbroglio with Cenk Uygur on the Young Turks set at the Republican National Convention, Alex was known for his feverish conspiracy theories and, to a lesser extent, overpriced water filters designed to save you from the evil fluoride the government is forcing you to drink. One of Alex's go-to boogeymen are the mortal enemy to the common man, the globalists, whose ranks include the IMF, George Soros, and Bill and Hillary Clinton. AJ has a particular hard-on for the Clintons. He is rapidly opposed to Hillary's candidacy and has consistently accused Bill of being a rapist. Jones often uses words such as witches, demons, and vampires to describe enemies of the common man like the Clintons. He believes they are incorporating a, quote, cosmology of eugenics, unquote, to complete their invocation of the New World Order. If you happen to know what cosmology of eugenics means, or even care to take a guess, please use the comment section to illuminate the rest of us. To be clear, that's illuminate, not Illuminati. Jones not only promotes falsities as the absolute truth, like the tired chestnut of Hillary being fired from her Watergate job, he's also, if I may coin a phrase, the perfect retail conspiracy theorist. There are quite an array of nostrums and gimcracks available on the Infowars website and on Amazon. Each one of these on their own is worth a video, but we're going to concentrate on Super Male Vitality, the #1 seller in Alex Jones's sham pharmacopoeia. Super Male Vitality is touted as a wonder supplement that helps your body release its stores of testosterone, thereby increasing things like energy, concentration, and libido. For any sufferer of low testosterone, this product would seem like manna from heaven, if it were true. Unfortunately, Super Male Vitality is pure woo. Your body doesn't have testosterone reserves. Steroid hormones are produced as required, and any excess is quickly degraded. The ingredients for Super Male Vitality are a secret, but the bottle does say you should consult with your doctor if you have a cardiovascular condition. It may give you a short burst of energy, or a stroke if you have hypertension, but little else. Super Male Vitality has a 3.5-star rating on Amazon, with 38% 5-star and 33% 1-star reviews. Not a good ratio. Also, all of the 5-star ratings read like Show 101 compositions. Super Male Vitality's pitchmen are Alex Jones and Tim Kennedy. Among other things, Kennedy is a part-time professional MMA fighter. Since he's appeared on Infowars to inflate his fighting prowess as proof of Super Male Vitality's efficacy, I'll concentrate on that part of his resume. At best, Tim is a B- level UFC fighter. He's 18-5 as a pro, but he's only fought twice since April 2014, and he was KO'd in his last bout. Not exactly a poster boy for a product that is supposed to make you better able to perform physically than the plebs who know better and save their money for single malt scotch. As an aside, why would anyone take a promotional picture, no matter how flattering, in a hotel room in front of an epically unmade bed? Couldn't Alex have at least posed in front of his desk in the studio? Let's switch gears now and have a quick overview of an Infowars YouTube video. Watching this show, I noticed several glaring production errors. B-rolls that didn't match what Alex was talking about. Lengthy vamps to rectify same. 45 minutes between Jones's promise to get to the hundreds of news stories in front of him and the actual news segment. That same tease segment being a measly 23 minutes long and consisting of only 6 pieces, all of which were madly dancing the full tilt conspiracy boogie. To top off this tinfoil hat Sunday, the call-in segment topic was, what false flag operations do you think will happen before the election in order to get Hillary elected? Speaking of the news segment, Alex often fusses with the stacks of paper on his huge desk, but the only papers he handles are the ones obviously passed to him by an off-camera producer. It's pure theater, but it also works. At first, I fully expected him to grab each of those tomes and let loose. It's time for clips I've pulled from the September 15th, 2016 show. I picked that show specifically because I wanted to see how things ran on a quote-unquote normal news day at Infowars. I didn't want to have to filter out the influence invoked by bombings, riots, or other hot-button items. What follows is Alex Jones' madness so pure you could step on it 10 times and still be kicked out of a National Enquirer editorial meeting. YouTube tradition holds that one places respectful and cogent comments between clips of the video being commented upon. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to let the crazy flow, wave after wave of shithouse rat insanity, cresting ever higher until they break over the barrier wall of your soul.
These are very, very destructive, very, very degenerate people. They don't like honor. They don't like wealth. They don't like real power. They don't like real confidence. They run from it like vampires run from the crack of dawn. And America is finding its spirit again, and other countries are finding its spirit as well, because we're identifying the global corporate combines that are establishing this planetary government. What do you think the agencies find out when they snoop around Alex Jones? Somebody dedicated 18 hours a day, fighting hard, taking on tyrants, being infiltrated, being attacked mercilessly, and never stopping. That's honorable. We get admired. People break into your emails, they find a bunch of scum shelling us out who hate their own children, who are basically devil worshippers. People don't want to be ruled and run by you. I mean, Hillary Clinton, folks, they don't have animals. They don't give people tips. They don't have gardens. They don't go out to the beach. Remember how weird Bill Clinton would look, at the beach like a zombie, even before he got sick? Because these are demons, ladies and gentlemen. These aren't normal people. And they don't let the Secret Service look them in the face. If you're a maid in the White House and you look at Hillary, you're fired the next day. These are entitled, bloated, weak, rotting, sick filth. And Hillary calls me dark-hearted, because the truth is, my heart's the opposite of that. Because make no mistake, the NSA is not first and foremost about spying on people and their basic little political activities. It's about spying on whole movements, understanding trends so you can get ahead of them. Future predictive programming. And you know what's happened? They've run the permutations with these systems and found that the current course that the Obamas and the Clintons and the Bushes and that group has us on, basically it ends in World War III. The latest emails are the Bohemian Grove, the big Republican shindig, the establishment Republican, the leftist Republican shindig. And I mean, when I say leftist, I mean Nixon had the name for it. And that's fine. You know, consenting adults can do whatever they want. But it's basically, at least a few weeks out of the year, a big gay orgy. Believe me, I've been there. They were chasing me around, whistling at me. No, I know. It sounds crazy. A lot of new viewers and listeners don't know that. It's pretty famous. There's been TV shows, History Channel, Discovery Channel about it. But that's a whole other separate issue.
As we draw near to this video's closing moments, I'd like to again thank Reese for the opportunity to present this video to you all. Please show your support for him by whatever means available to you, maybe even hitting the pretty button on the Nightmare Fuel Podcast Patreon page. Unlike the crap from Infowars, that will make you feel good. I normally include an anecdote at the end of my videos, but this time I'm going to end it on one last clip of an exquisitely unbalanced Alex Jones. Anything I could say afterwards would be a distraction from its lingering shockwaves. I now give you the piece I've entitled, Fighting Frenzy. Thank you for your attention.
Bill Clinton had me beat up, was probably Hillary, in a parking lot 18 years ago. And they said, keep your mouth shut about Bill Clinton. I mean, I don't want to tell the whole, no, Tim Kennedy, but they got attacked right back. They couldn't believe I started beating the living hell out of them. I was like, what do you think? 4 guys attacked me and I'm not going to open a big old can of Texas kick-ass on you? That's the thing about it, too. The times I got in fights that I wasn't 100% right, I had no strength. When really mean, big men were attacking me, every time I threw a knee into them, ribs were breaking. Every time I grabbed them and slammed their head into the car, just their faces were smashed off. I punched one guy, tore his nose completely off. They were just like, what the hell? And I was like, you're not stopping this mission. Now go get in your Astro van and get the hell out of here, with blood just spewing down over my face. And you know what? I loved it.